This is our lab 7 and the theme that I've chosen is workshop theme. This is the actual scene that I've chosen without any lighting effects. Let's see how the scene is. Let's expand and see all the details, all the textures. Now that we've seen it, now let's see by adding a solid color. You can't see anything in the scene view, though in the game view we see a background, a dark red background. Next, let's see the procedural skybox. So here, let's add a sky tint and a ground tint, and let's play with the rest of the values that are given here. You can see that it directly reflects in the game. Now let's move around in the scene view and see how the skybox is. That's the ground, and when we tilt it we can see the horizon. You can give any sky tint and ground tint. This is something that I've randomly chosen. Okay, next let's see the skybox, the mobile version. Here basically we can give 6 different textures. So imagine a cube. Imagine inside of a cube you have 6 different textures. That's the front, back, left, right, up and down. So now that we've given each of them a texture, let's rotate and see how this looks. The top texture that we've added. That's the bottom texture and that's the front texture. So this is next. Let's see the directional light. The directional light is the most important lighting effect that is there. It's always default as soon as you open a game. By rotating it, we can give it different effects. Give it a daylight effect. We can give it a noon effect. It is similar to our sun shifting through the day, and this is the night effect. Next, let's see point light. So as you can see, there is a sharp point in the corner. So in point light, what we basically do is the light converges into one point. So if we keep it closer, you can see a point distinctly. Next, let's see the spotlight. Spotlight is something similar to what we see in a theater, in a drama, where a spotlight is hit upon a person or an object. Let's see how that works in Unity. So let's just move the spotlight around, and you can see that tiny spotlight of light. We can focus upon any object that we desire. Let's just place it on the 3 objects that are there, 3 wood blocks. So this is spotlight. Next, let's see area light. So area light is basically an object. It can let's rename it to red area light first. This light has the area light property, and it acts as a source. It acts as a source of light. Here we've given it a red tint, so as you can see, it is red. We've taken it off, but it's taking time to bake. Let it bake, and we'll see how it looks without the red area light. See, this is how it looks without the red area light. Let's turn it back on and let's give it time to bake. Yeah. Still baking. There you go. That's how it works. So now that we've seen how red light works, clearly casting light on objects. Let's move on to the next topic. Emissive lights. So here we added a red panel behind the as of now there's no light. It does not have the emissive light. Let's turn it on, and now we can see it is emitting a light. You can clearly see that there's an emission down there on the ground, on the floor. Next, it's a global illuminator. You can see this by adding another light source. You can see how distinctly shadow is cast while we change